everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Pokemon Dark Knight. Today we are going to be going and trying to take down GCPD. I am going to show you the correct way, well, I guess technically the incorrect way, but the way that I go about taking it down. Because there's definitely a little bit of a way that makes it easier to go about. Did not do anything in between streams. The changes to the moves will happen after this one, probably, because the game starts in about 2.5 hours. Huh, you were supposed to trigger already. That's weird. There might be a little fix that needs to happen with that. Excuse me. Shit, I need to turn that on. Yeah, why have you not activated yet? That's weird. Did that just get laggy? That's even more weird. It's funny, they both started with a Croagunk. That was not intended at all. I don't know why I'm still doing that, because I'm looking for my Twitch. Just a moment. Thank you for waiting. God. How? That hurt. I should have been careful. That thing could have had dry skin, I guess. Wow. Okay. That threw me off. Not gonna lie. That was not supposed to just let me walk up to him. Because now he's just gonna do that, yeah. Hang on. I gotta fix something. He was not supposed to run across the water there. I don't know what that was all about. This should only take a few seconds for me to figure out. Hang on. So we're going to go to GCPD. Nope. Exit A. Oh. Okay. I see what the issue is. We're going to move you here. Pull you over like this. That should fix that. So that should be fine. Okay. Yeah, that should fix that issue. He was supposed to come down and challenge me, and then run back up that way. It wasn't supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. I knew it had to have been something really stupid like that. Whenever I was first putting things in there, I didn't really process that events couldn't walk on top of each other, and I tested this through post game, so I didn't really. That one just must have been a mix-up. That one's one I'm probably not even gonna tell people about. I'll just probably post that up right whenever I post up all the other ones. I do think I've made good strides in this compared to Pokemon Pharaohs, though. Like, not that Pharaohs was bad, but there was no events, very little variables, no switches, no scripts. Until, like, I made multiple changes to the game later on. But, like, I bare bones that game together. Which, if I ever did go back through and, like, remaster it at some point and somehow, which I probably won't unless something really cool comes out. Like some dope plugin. But it would be nice to go back through and make NPCs and the challengers do more stuff rather than just poof out of existence for no reason. That game was all about me learning how to do trainers and NPCs and making room switches, like doorways where I was just about to point at a screen as if you could. But it was all about just learning the basics. This one was more about figuring out how to do events of some kind. And by the end of it, or towards whenever I was starting to work on the post game, was whenever I was starting to actually feel way more confident doing it. If you've been liking this game, if you've played it, and you like the evolutions or you don't like the evolutions or anything about it, please tell me. I get really excited whenever I hear someone say that they don't like something or they do like something, because if they don't like it, that means there's something I can improve or maybe make better and fix that I just didn't see was really there in the first place. Or you tell me and you like it, and then I get like, wee, super kitty kitty. The only time someone said that they didn't like something and I was like, yeah, there's nothing I can really do about that, was actually very recently. Someone in the Discord said didn't really enjoy that. In Pokemon Pharaohs, I kept calling both boys and girls Prince. I used it as a Game of Thrones way of just like the prince who was promised. It's a gender neutral term. Not even like the alphabet group gender neutral, just like my name, or like, yeah. Ooh, gosh, I love Anorith, but it's just not good enough in this game. How are we looking? Ooh. He's game. Starting to look like there's nothing in this route that I'm actively hunting. I don't think that one. Yeah, Pharaoh Seed doesn't have one. Pharaoh Seed feels like it should have a third form. Okay, so where are we going next? We're gonna move you back here because you're too strong. We're gonna move you back here because you're too strong. Gligar, buddy, you're gonna need to get some new moves soon. I feel like your stats are gonna be awful when I look at them. Okay, so this room is the only game that has the secret item in it. When you beat this old man, he will tell you where the secret item in this room is. Or you don't have to beat him. You can just walk up to the refrigerator and find the old rod hidden behind it. But we're still gonna fight the old man. Just wanted you to know, because this room 100% locks once the main game is over. Like, you will never be able to come back into this room once you defeat the Joker and the Pokemon. Not after you beat the... Or not at any point, even after you beat the second Elite Four. Just can't do it. Why? Because I wanted it to feel like some people had become very untrusting of everyone else around them. Like the kids' school that we saw in the last episode, that one completely locks entirely. There's no going back to it after you beat the actual main game. There is a sign at the end of the game that will specifically tell you that exact thing. Gosh, it's okay. That's fine. That's actually beautiful. Ditto evolves in this game. Twice. That guy looks cool. Couldn't put capes on them. Capes just looked awful. I tried so many times. Like, I sat there and got to the point where I almost just didn't want to make the game anymore because capes could not look good. And then I just took a step back and said, they don't need capes. You're being critical on yourself. Take a step back and just let it happen. I stared at that Lance sprite for so long trying to figure out how it works. It just looked awful every time I tried. Couldn't make it not look like it just becomes a line at the bottom of the screen. And again, I would totally give your player character a running around sprite, but I don't know how to make the ones look good for the throwing as well, like that animation where they throw their ball out. Like that, I can't make it look good, and because of that, I think the game minorly suffers. Although your character being basic with everyone else's being so different makes it at least feel a little bit better. Like, because your character is super clear, where these ones, like, this was blending into the checkerboard background, so, like, I had to draw a black line around them to make it not just eat the entire image whenever I deleted the background. So some of them just look awful and kind of faded. Okay, how are we looking there? Yeah. Okay, let's pop one of these. I guess I should be checking the water. And it should be the same water whether you're fishing or whether you're surfing. There should not really be different Pokemon based on that. I never thought it really made sense that you swimming around can't see the same Pokemon that you can on, like, line and reel. Line and rod. Makes no sense. Like, if you're swimming in a lake with Arapaima, you're gonna see Arapaima, even though they are stealthy. Like, you're gonna see Piranha floating around. I don't know. That never made sense. Why you could only find, like, Horsey in one niche area while fishing, but while surfing around it, you would just never find it. I can understand maybe the different rod and like that kind of thing, but it's not like your line ever broke. That'd be a hilarious plugin. Your fishing rod broke. You need to go back to the Pokemon Center like building for fishing poles and heal your rod for 200. I could see Nintendo doing that, getting you used to just paying for more things in general. It should be around the second gym that you'll start seeing a lot more double battles. The rest of the game should have a lot more double battles in them. built like that, so that way you don't just build a team specifically for singles or for doubles. You just have to have an actual good team of Pokemon. Maybe I should have kept Protect. Rest in peace, Trini. I think I was totally watching Power Rangers whenever I started coming up with the names, or nicknames. And then PR. What? I'm busy. What do you want? Kid, you need to get out of here while you can. There's about to be a huge bus that's about to go down. Leader of this gym is a criminal mastermind named TwoFace. If you ever saw him, you know why. Wait, what? What do you mean you're here to take on the gym leader? What kind of training do you have? I've been trained by the best. Leave it to me. You're still gonna challenge him? Are you crazy? You know what? Fine. I'll let you take a shot, TwoFace. I'll take him down after you weaken him a bit. Did he just smoke bomb me? What a bitch! Originally, I had plans of having people come out of the trucks to fight you, but I couldn't make it look the way I wanted it to look, so it didn't happen. Yeah, that's an instant catch right there. Oh, I don't even understand how it was paralyzed for that long though. Forgot I had quick pulse. We're gonna name you Geary. I think it's time to say goodbye to Gligar. Goodbye, Gligar. Might have to go buy a stone. Oh no, that I think that's actually at level 40. Shit. Yep. Definitely not a sunstone. And yes, I'm keeping it not known for a reason. I lack secrets. 100% tossing that. Knew I should have thrown the quick ball the moment I let it go. You could probably back it up and see the look in my eye whenever I started doing it too. What? Elekid's evolving? Oh, yes. Power up. What are these stats looking like? And you're modest. Wow. Okay. Look at that special attack ID. That's so gross. Remember, I did go back and catch this. Like, recatch a different one. Or really manipulated it to where it's just, where it's okay. Not broken, but okay. Not awful. These ones I did not. Only the Aerodactyl, because he's just a temporary use. He's not going to be an end gamer. You're the really rough one. Now, if we had like Mega Charizard X or whatever in here, probably wouldn't be bad. You're a rough one too, but that speed status, crazy. Might have to catch a new Geary. If I encounter a new one, I'll check the ball at it. I don't want to Dunsparce evolves into Uxie, Azolf, and Mesprit. Don't really care about those ones, so you do. Go for it. Dunsparce evolves into those. I think that's like the Dawn, Dusk, and Shiny Stone. Cool. Nothing random there. I should have made Cubone be able to evolve into Kangaskhan. Like, that would have been dope. Nice. Let's hope you're better than the one I have now. We're going to name you Geary 2. I mean, yeah, it's better than the other one, I'm pretty sure. I know that it had. I was laughing at the fact that it had that. I mean, yeah, it's better than that one was. It's acceptable. I'll keep that one in my party. I laughed at the speed being 1 IV higher just to become perfect. And that was like the only acceptable stat before. Those eyes being yellow are so dope on that purple. Okay, so this one's Fire Grass. The gym leader likes to abuse Solar Beam and Solar Blade, but his other moves suck. That way, it's kind of just a 1 in 4. Is he gonna just bomb your Pokemon? I wonder. Okay, we should be good for this, I would think. I think those two will be able to take this down pretty easily. I think you're good enough now. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get that real quick, actually. Having the air boost might be huge. Yes, it's a max repel on this, not a potion. I was looking at bad items. Really debating that lucky egg, but hello, young man. Are you in danger? Please feel free to head upstairs and talk to the detective. He'll take care of you. If you notice, the TM for Protect is in the trash can. Have you come to save us all? Alright, let's collect these items before the weird mayhem in here starts. And You will have to defeat every trainer before TwoFace reveals himself again. Is that my picture? That doesn't bode well. You aren't leaving this place alive. Why are they not moving? That's weird. It's like they got locked. They're supposed to move towards you. I'm gonna have to take a look at that one. I won't mess with that one on stream because that's gonna be a lot of looking around and reworking. Right. So what I usually recommend is my team works really strong against this, so I'm not exactly doing it the same way as I usually would. My team is weirdly really strong right now. It's strange because usually I don't have this much EXP. Probably because I have so many starters on my team, but usually I try to just bolt for this guy. And after you beat him downstairs is a little bit different. They don't charge at you like up here. Okay, so you get in there. Damn it. Okay, so from here, you want to bait this guy right here up. I think you have to battle this one first. But yes. Yeah, they don't play games down here, by the way. Oh, that's right. Upstairs is all single battles, downstairs is all double battles. Okay, so from that one, you want to get this one to charge you. Then if you notice, this opens up this path here to just go around, to where you don't have to fight them until you go heal. Then you can come back and take care of business. But you still have to go back upstairs and defeat all of the trainers upstairs if you want to be able to fight TwoFace. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to check it out. Links will be in the description for the EeveeExpo page and for the Discord. Not going to put the game files in this one like I did last time because that was messy. And honestly, I'm debating taking them out of that file. Okay. So you have two options. Well, I guess he closes back up, so that option's done. Sorry, babe, you're gonna have to wait however long. But this gym's not too long. It shouldn't be too much longer. And the next gym shouldn't be a very long video because there is not an in-between exit like there has been for the last two. That one's going straight from here down to Central Park. We'll obviously talk about that then, but honestly, it probably wouldn't have been a terrible idea to put a route in between them, but I was worried because I don't have a ton of Pokemon in the game. There's like 277, I think. Only like 102 actual evolution lines. I wanted to keep it way more compact than the last one. And there was a lot of Pokemon in the last one where I just felt like I didn't give enough justice. Like, I didn't use Zangoose a lot, I used Spinda a lot. I used a lot of Pokemon like Skarmory more often. I was hoping the confusion was going to take it down so I didn't get the damage. It's supposed to be you would come down here, he fights you, then he would charge you, and then you can go down here, he would fight you, then he fights you, and then like it basically walks you down in a step where you're constantly fighting them in a gauntlet. I just know how to go around it, and that wasn't intentional. That was just something I kind of figured out while I was playing the game the first time. And I didn't want to leave it out because I didn't want you to feel like you had to faint if you're in a Nuzlocke just to get out. Which you totally would almost have to faint to get out. Well, not so much in this. Since I built this off of the post game for Barrows, it would have been. It was way harder whenever those guys were like 120 or level 125. Right, so we should be good to go take them down. They're single battles. And whenever you come back up, they'll always restart back in their base position of where they poof to after. Farfetch'd is there because he evolves into Moltres and Ho-Oh. I just didn't want you to have to fight Moltres or Ho-Oh again. That's... oh yeah, grass type, right. Fire grass. And Absol is there because it evolves into Entei. Not going to evolve the Entei, Suicune, or Absol probably, so that thing's used like an Eevee for the 3 legendary beasts. Okay, so that's all of them up here. That's all of them down there. You walk downstairs, he should be sitting there. Yeah. And he is a menace. Although he could be easier in this now. And I'm a lot higher level than I was the last time I did this. Damn, Geary's gonna take so long to level up. I like that I shattered the windows. I see a little few spots where I kind of rushed it, but I think that looks a lot cooler than the building did before. I personally think I did an okay job manipulating those tile set buildings to look a little bit cooler. I don't know. If you think it looks stupid, let me know. If you think it looks cool, let me know. I want to hear more from you guys. I don't hear anything on the YouTube channel at all. I see some people watch it. No one ever talks. But that Discord's been getting better. That sucked. The first time I built this was a fully evolved Pokemon. That Ivysaur was fully evolved. It was a lot more difficult. I think they were also like 3 levels higher. I made it way weaker than I probably should have. But I kind of wanted to feel like, as I got going, it actually kind of makes sense, because whenever you look at the map, I'll explain it after this battle. When you look at the map, it's almost like there are 4 waves of difficulty. You are now the master of the GCPD. I obtained the TwoFace badge. Yay! That's so creepy! Because the yellow kind of sticks out a little bit, like, they don't always burn equally. I don't know, I think it makes it creepier. Ooh, Batman! Hey, you. Large man dressed like a bat jumps to the ground before you, cape flowing in the rain. Are you the little brat who beat Harley? And now you've taken down TwoFace? Look, kid, I can see you got that look of confidence that can't be shaken by words, but heed my warning. If you beat many more gym leaders, people down here are gonna start coming for you. The Joker can't have anyone defeating his generals in battle. Not only that, but the leaders are gonna start using well-trained Pokemon against you. Just be careful. Something about you reminds me of someone that was full of raw talent, but too reckless and costly. Did he just smoke bomb me? Why does this keep happening? You notice he pops up there, like he just poof, like grappling hook style. You can back it up, and there's a little spot right before. Okay, so that gym is done. We've seen what's in the grass. Let's cut across the water. I was hoping there was going to be a little encounter. Ooh, we are so catching you. Excuse me, by the way. He evolves into such a cool beast in this. We're going to name him the Drizz. There will come a point where I'm probably going to do some training off screen though. Because there's going to be a point where I'm going to have to change Pokemon. I'm just kind of making sure there's nothing in here I'm skipping. Giving it 3 more, then I'm bolting down. This was just a fairly quick one. And I'm not sure if I said this before, I won't be doing it, but Ghastly will evolve into Haunter. Haunter has 2 different evolutions, it's a split one in this one. It can either turn into a Gengar like normal, or it can turn into a Clefable. Since Gengar and Clefable are opposites, or at least they were supposed to be opposites based on Pokemon theories. I think I've checked this area well enough now. Still haven't encountered God yet. That's interesting. Arceus is all around you. You just have to look for him. That 1% encounter rate. But, what was I saying? Shit. I really debated turning Ghastly into Clefable or Clefairy too. Like making it to where at any point it could switch. But I don't know. I like my version. Could have been the other way too, I guess. Then I would have had to have forced Clefairies into fights at some point early on. Alright, checking out Merchant Haven. Who did we unlock? Looks like you. Ooh, we unlocked the TM guy, because the 3 TMers are always going to be here. That means we can show the 8 different new TMs I put in there. The reason why there's 8 TMs is because there was 8 more slots available for me to put stuff in for this guy. Because each one has a very specific amount. I think it's 36 of them. That sounds right. Yeah, 36. Because that would be, yeah. Math. Hidden Power. I had requests for that one in the last game, and I didn't fulfill that one, but Hidden Power is here. I wasn't really aware that it was so simple to do it like that, so I might put some there. Leash Life used to be one of the worst moves. Now it's one of the best moves. Pursuit, because why not? Outrage. Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, said that in wrong order, and Drain Kiss. Those are the special teams. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to buy any of them right now, because I'm kind of low on money. These are not HMs in this game, since I give you items. I just removed the whole HM property. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to start our journey in Central Park. We're going to be hunting down the Mudmen, then find our way to Killer Croc. As always, let me know if you like the game. Let me know if you don't like the game. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Love you all. Enjoy the game.